And there is the opening whistle, but the opening kickoff will have to be retaken. So just 1 second, and there we go. As we're going to have another group stage game here on the day 4 action of Under 14 Women's National Championship going down here in the University of PI in Charlottetown. As we're going to have Quebec playing against BC in a very pivotal game for Group B standings. Recall that the top team in each group will advance to the finals. Currently, Quebec is leading that group with 2 wins and that 1 draw against Alberta, and BC has 1 loss and 1 win, as BC, represented by Fraser Valley, is going to be in those green jerseys going from our left to our right, while Quebec, represented by Lakeshore, is going to be in the black jerseys today, going from our right to our left. It's going to be a very exciting game ahead of us, so make sure you guys stay tuned as the ball tries to go through for Gregory up top, but Dion will have to come out and get an early action. She's going to play it on the ground down the left side for Calderon. Calderon will touch it down to the left side for Mazzarello. Mazzarello to Calderon. Down over to De Filippo. De Filippo, who's been a huge physical force for this Quebec squad, is going to shield it off and win a corner kick for the Quebec team. Quebec is coming in, defeating PEI and Saskatchewan, but tying 0-0 to Alberta, while BC lost to Alberta 2-1, but beat PEI a couple days ago. IR on the corner. She's going to send it into the middle of the box. A couple players get it around with it, but it hits off of one of the BC players last, and it will go out for another corner. IR once again on the corner. Most of the players are far post, with Mazzarello on the keeper. Miller trying to get in her way. Brings it near post. Kicked it away once again, and Quebec will get their 3rd corner. IR this time is just going to leave it over for Donaldson to take. It's Donaldson this time. Their center defender was going to go over to take the corner this time. It's going to go right into the middle of the box. Very dangerous, but it goes right through and out the other side for another corner. As the BC defenders constantly get it, but just can't bring it out and clear it away from inside their box. Donaldson will switch over to the other side. Again, near post. This time it will drop down. De Filippo still going for her. I see her in there. And it's finally cleared away, though, by McEwen. Now as far as Donaldson putting it back in, McEwen gets a foot on it. Getting a foot is Mazzarello. Mazzarello again! And this time it'll be headed away. Back and forth headers. Who can finally bring down IR is there. Battling with McEwen on the far side. Should try to play around. Good ball into the box, but that will just go wide, and BC will finally settle it down with a goal kick. Miller in goal. Gonna look for some options on the right side of the field. Goes out, flicks over Anderson's head. Anderson still going for it. She can't get to it, and then she's able to take it off a second time. And Gouverneur will get control, and she'll send a ball down the right wing for La Roche. Beautiful ball. Just hits it off the end of the toe, however, and it'll go out for a goal kick. Miller going to bring it back to his right side. It's got a little bit chillier here in Charlottetown than the previous game. I'd say it's approximately 10 or 11 degrees here. It goes out. IR will win it in the head. De Filippo is able to win it off. She has La Roche going on the run, but it'll be blocked by McEwen. Bueller can't clear it away, and here comes De Filippo. De Filippo battling on the left side with Ward. Sends a crossover, but Miller does get the hands on it, and Quebec's will continue their offensive pressure. Donaldson will get it before in the air. Gouverneur battling as She gets knocked, brings down Whitford, and Whitford will get called for playing with it on the ground. Donaldson on the kick. It's going to try and flick through. Buller will get to it and cleared away by Ward. Goes to Unger on the far left side. She'll play back for McEwen. Trying to get to first. Donaldson goes down hard. And the referee will give a foul with the collision. Referee giving a little word, explain the call to Gregory, who is the lone striker for this BC squad. Donaldson into the box, break free. Ayar gets a touch but hits it on the outside of the foot, and it will get away. Comes Whitford. Whitford will play it out to Ward on the outside right. She'll send it down the field looking for Gregory. Gregory's able to get a flick on it, trying to go through. Gregory's still going with it. And they can't get it going, and it will go out. Aya. Down the middle of the field. Bounce for Whitford. Going through on the right side of the field. Trying to keep it in. Quebec does a good job of keeping it in. Pass it around back for Donaldson. Able to switch it over to the left side of the field for Calderon. Mazzarello. Trying to hit it, and she's able to hit it off Sylvan and get a throw-in. Calderon. Nice move by Mazzarello. Dancing on the sideline. She can still get a pass through, but Buller is away. Will go straight to Gouverneur. Sends a ball in through on the right side for La Roche. Trying to go for goal, but doesn't get a good opportunity, and it goes straight to the hands of Miller. But some good pressure from this Lakeshore squad. Goes through in the air. Knocked around. Going in hard is Whitford, but she can't get it off of Gouverneur. And she'll play it down on the left corner here for Mazzarello. Play a through ball in. Hits off, and here comes DeFilippo. She loses control of it, trying to keep going with it, but McEwen will take it away. Ayar going for goal. Crosses over La Roche, can't control it. That's a good pressure there from Quebec squad. Pulling it down on the right side, trying to send a ball into the box. Lil Gouverneur can't get it out. Here comes McEwen. Ayar will block it. Ward has to get to it. Miller will come out of her goal and get it. She'll roll it out quickly to Ward. Ward up for Sylvan. She'll play back for Buller. And you'll go down for Anderson too far away. Mazzarello. Donaldson down the right side. Working hard, getting through on the right side. Still battling through is Gouverneur. Cross into the box. DeFilippo able to get to it. Keeps going, and she shoots it wide. Might have been a bit of a handball there as well, missed by the referee, but a good chance there for the Quebec team. Miller on the goal kick. Getting to it is Donaldson. Donaldson working hard. She, though, turns it over to Sylvan. Here comes Sylvan. Setting it up for Gregory. A little 1-2, and here comes Sylvan on the right side. Calderon is back, though, however, and she's able to get to it first. Able to get a foot in there, and it will not go well for a throw-in. Oh, there's Sylvan. Hits it right to Aya. It'll go right down in the middle for Whitford. Whitford, though, turns it over, and here comes DeFilippo the other way. Has La Roche making a run. DeFilippo gets down hard, though, by Unger, and a foul will get given. Donaldson running up to take this one quickly. Thank you. As they'll go down in midfield. Brought down to the right side. Aya is able to get it off. Trying to send it through ball. It goes right through. Ken LaRoche, she can't get to us. McEwen does an excellent job shielding her away. Goes down in the middle of the field. Bounces over Aya's head and goes to Donaldson. She'll play right up and cleared away once again by the BC defense. Gander DeFilippo trying to go LaRoche. Can't get to her. Hitting it back will be McEwen. Miller and McEwen back at, sending it around in the backfield. Setting up for Unger. Unger will bring it to the middle. Finds Anderson. Anderson can't get to it though. And it's brought down. DeFilippo gets knocked down and Joddery will continue with it. Whitford. And she'll send it up for Hunt. And here comes Hunt. Sends a pass though behind Sylvan and it will be a throw-in. Calderon. For Donaldson. Donaldson, though, under pressure from Gregory. Still trying to work with it. Getting a back pass. Intercepted by Unger. Unger still going with it. And it'll go a little too far. Dion's has to come out of her net, and she'll come out and grab it. Dion on the drop kick. Headed on by DeFilippo. Here comes LaRoche. We'll send it down the right side. For Gouverneur. Gouverneur holding it on the right side. Sends a crossover. Knocked away, though, by Buller. McEwen is there, and she'll hit it out to the left side for throwing. Taking it in short. It will go to Gouverneur. She's still going with it, trying to send to Aya. Can't get to it as Joddery is able to clear it away, but it goes all the way onto the right side. Sending it back into pressure. And it'll go straight to the goalkeeper, Miller. Up in the air is Gouverneur. She's able to go and she'll send a ball through on the right wing. Sends a cross in. It bounces around, goes over Ward's head. And Ward will send it down for Sylvan. Sylvan back for Buller. And Buller will finally clear it away from danger. Donaldson heads it backwards. Gregory, though, is trying to get to it first. Gregory trying to work her way through. Gregory is able to get through. Here comes Gregory. Going through. Gregory trying to go through. And Dion will come out of her net, though. And grab that one, but BC getting some good counter-attack pressure from their lone striker, Nikki Gregory. Down to midfield, brought down, goes to Anderson. Anderson can't get to it, Quebec's able to get a foot in there, and they're able to send it down the line. Playing to Munson back as Buller. As BC is going to see if they can get control of this game now. Miller's kick, though, gets blocked by DeFilippo. Very dangerous. Joddery, though, is back in time. And she'll send it up the field to Whitford. Here comes Whitford battling with Ayar. Whitford and Ayar battling. This one's going to be an intense battle to keep an eye out for as Ward's ball goes a little too far along. And it'll be knocked away by Lacroix. Throw in down the line for Gregory. Gregory trying to hold in the corner and a foot in by Lacroix. Will go for a corner kick. Here comes the corner. Doesn't go inbounds and it'll hit the side of the net and it will be a goal kick. Comes a goal kick from Dion. This is a very fast-paced game here in Chi-Town. You guys just tuned in. You guys miss Ontario winning the earlier game, then New Brunswick taking down Newfoundland later. As here comes the goal kick from Dion. She'll hit it down the right side. Passing around in the backfield. Trying to get it up, but the BC midfielder has been shutting it down. Pass around is Whitford. Whitford trying to get it, but intercepted though. Whitford going in hard against Gouverneur, and she's able to hold on. Doing a great job keeping the ball away, and she'll send it up the field. Aya. Trying to go through. Donaldson working hard to get it off Unger. She can't do it, and she'll play back for Jodry. Jodry up the field. Too far for Anderson. Here comes Gregory. Gregory is through on the left side. Going for goal. Off the crossbar, down. And now Gregory with the rebound. She can't get to it. And their penalty will be given as Gregory is brought down in the box. Unbelievable individual play, though, by Gregory. As they want to counter, she hit the bar. It went down and out. Going for the rebound. She gets dragged down. And a penalty shot will be given. And Anderson is up to take it for Fraser Valley. Here comes Anderson. Shoots right down the middle. And BC takes the early 1-0 lead over Quebec. And a very crucial game here in Charlottetown, PEI. Dion dove to her right, thinking Anderson would go there. Always difficult. And she recognized, though, that Dion jumped to the side. Anderson just slotted it right down the middle. And this team from Fraser Valley will take the early lead. But don't count out this team from Lakeshore, though, as the pass from Pilon goes a little too far away. And it'll go well for a throw-in. Nice head in there. And it'll be cleared away, but Jodry will put it back in. Nice move by Gubernaz. Sends the through ball on the right side. Too far, though, for DeFilippo. And she's just not going to waste her energy and let it go out for a goal kick. Miller going to switch the play over. She has Ward on the short. She's going to play it over to Ward. Sends down. Able to get to it. It's Donaldson. Going through is Mazzarello. Mazzarello trying to fight her way through. And it will hit off of Mazzarello last, as Buller is able to hit it off of Mazzarello, and it will go for a goal kick. Miller, again, doing the smart thing, just switching up, playing it quickly, keeping Quebec on their back heels. And she'll play another shore. By the pass to get intercepted in the middle, we're not going for goal, but Jodry is able to get a foot on it and slow it down. Miller on the drop kick down to midfield. Donaldson is able to get to it first. Battling it in the back. Brought down. Can't, though. IR still got it. She'll touch over. Here comes La Roche going for it. Doesn't get a rebound. DeFilippo tried to go for it, but Miller is able to hang on. Right down midfield. Gubernaz able to get to it. This Quebec midfield going for every ball right now. La Roche. Back to Donaldson. She'll try and play it on the right side for Gubernaz. Jodry is there, however. Pilon trying to come up the field. She's still fighting for it. Jodry trying to kick it out of play, and Pilon with the outstretched foot will knock it up for a throw-in. But now quickly down the left side for Unger. Too far for her, and Donaldson will get it for Quebec. She'll play it back amongst her back line. Bolioni. Down the right side, Gubernaz. Nice touch in. La Roche. Trying to turn around, but knocked away by Buller. Getting to it first is Lacroix. Offered to Filippo. Gubernaz can't get to it as Hunt is able to for BC. Hunt trying to pass it to Unger, but can't get to it as Quebec will continue their pressure as they look to tie this game. Short throw, but couldn't control it though, was La Roche, and it will be a throw-in. Here comes McEwen on the throw. Gets over the foot of Unger, and they're going to play it over to the middle of the field for Whitford. Whitford's going to take some space with her and make some moves. Whitford trying to send a ball on the right side, but Sylvan wasn't on the same page, and Calderon will be able to get to it. And she'll shield it out of play for a throw-in. She'll take it quickly, go throw it into Aya. Aya over to Mazzarello. Whitford did hit it last, and it will be a BC throw-in. Taken quickly by Ward. Down to Gregory. Gregory working with it. Gregory still got it. Trying to center it, but it'll be knocked away by Guna. Trying to get an extra foot. Aya. Got played over to the side. Mazzarello does a great job keeping it in play. And she'll played it up, and Buller is there for BC to shut down the Filippo. Up over to Ward. Whifford. Quebec putting deep pressure on that BC backline. They'll send the ball up the field. Got our own force to play it to the side as BC going out hard. They have 1 win, 1 loss currently. And a win would put them still back in the hunt for a berth in the finals. Gumina. Send ball down the side. Mazzarello. She can't handle it, and she'll send it up for Sylvan. Sylvan back to Hunt. Hunt's going to switch it over to Unger. She's got a McEwen on the overlap. We'll send it to her. And here comes McEwen on the overlap with Pilon. McEwen working past her. Pilon is able to get a foot in there. And she'll send it out for a throw-in. Throwing it down by Unger, and it will be a foul throw-in. Taking it for Gubina. Try to touch it for Pilon. She can't keep it in play, though. As Quebec can't get their usual passing together right now because of BC's constant pressure. Will they be able to keep it up, though? That is the question. McEwen will play it back for Hunt. Hunt will give to Whifford. Mazzarello can't clear. Knocked around in the air. Trying to clear it away on the right side, but LaRoche is able to get to it. She, though, hits it. She hits it off her left foot first, and then we'll go for a throw-in. Again, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or want to give a shout-out to any of the players on the field, or even talk about the game itself, what are your thoughts about the game so far? What do you think will be a final result even? And his ball falls for Gregory, and she can't get a good foot on it. Like I said, just send me a tweet at my Twitter handle, which is at the bottom of the screen. I'll make sure to take a look at that. And I'd love to discuss the game with you guys as we have about 12 minutes left to go here in this first half. Very exciting first half as Fraser Valley's BC will be leading over Quebec's Lakeshore 1-0. Cleared away. The Filippo is up there. She's able to get to China Bouth Ward, but she'll get called for the foul. Gonna leave it for Buller. Buller up to take the kick. Sends it into the box, headed away by Lacroix. And the Filippo will send it down the right side. Trying to get to LaRoche, but McEwen is there, and she'll hit the Hunt. Back to McEwen. To Hunt. Hunt's gonna makes a move, trying to get through. She sends it past in. Unger, though, gets taken away from her instantly. Constantly battling forward on the far side of the field. And a foul will get given on Pilon as BC wins the free kick. Here comes Jowdry on the kick. Sends it over to Buller. Buller trying to send it over on the right side. Can't get to it, though. Passing through. And it'll go out for a Quebec throw-in. Pilon. Pilon once again trying to get through the midfield. We'll go straight to Whifford. Whifford trying to work her way through. Unger can't control it, and Quebec will get possession once again. Aya. Trying to get it going on the right side. Can't do it. Throw it in. Anderson can't control it, and no team can get control right now on that far sideline. Passing around in the back. Donaldson over to Pilon. Down the field for La Roche. Trying to send her, but it's intercepted by Hunt. But Gouvernail is able to get it back. She's trying to get it to Ayar. Can't do it because Whitford is there. And she'll play it back for Buller. Buller going to bring it up in the middle of the field. She's under pressure from DeFilippo. It's still able to send the ball, though, to the right side to Sylvan. Sylvan dancing around Calderon. Trying to, but Calderon is able to get it off. And able to hit it off, though, last second. And BC will get the throw-in. Ward. Trying to send the ball up for Gregory on the wing. Battling hard on the side. Gregory very physical. Can't get to it, though. And here comes DeFilippo the other way. Trying to touch it out, and she touches it behind Mazzarello, unfortunately. And BC will continue their push. Very loud crowd here. So watching in a very exciting game between two strong teams. And here comes Gouvernail, setting it up for DeFilippo. Comes Aya. Aya over to Donaldson. Donaldson trying to get through, but Unger is over there. And they're going to have to play it all the way back to Napoleoni. She's able to hustle and keep it in play. To Pilon. Pilon's going to try and set it up the field. Gets blocked, and here comes Jodry. Over the head of Gregory, however, and Dion will come out of the net, but Gregory would have got to it first, so Napoleon does a smart thing and will play it to the wing for Pilon. Passing amongst the back, Jodry hits it up. Still going around with it, and here comes Anderson. She'll play it down the right side for Sylvan, but Calderon is there, and she'll set it down to Mazzarello. Does a great job of hustle keeping it. She's going to throw ball in for DeFilippo. Gets over Buller's foot, but Jodry is back as well and can't find her. It'll be cleared out and goes to Lacroix, who sends it up. Whitford can't control it, and Ayar is there. Whitford battling against Ayar, trying to win it off of her in the central midfield. We'll get some, and Ayar is still able to go to it, but coming back will be Sylvan to take it off of her. Hits it right down, and goes here to Filippo. Whitford on her back. Down the left side, Calderon trying to send a crossover, can't do it. And here comes the falls to Mazzarello. Mazzarello still going with it. And it looks like it will be a goal kick for BC. Comes PEI. So here comes Miller. Here goes. Right down, headed over by DeFilippo. Mazzarello is there. She get to it, and no, Miller is able to come out to it first, though. And she'll throw it down the right side. For Ward. Up for Sylvan. Knocking it around amongst the backfield. There goes to Jodry. Trying to pass it around amongst the back, and here it goes. Through ball in. Can't get to Anderson, though, as Donaldson knocks it away. Goes down the middle of the field. Nice move by IR. Is able to get it off of Whitford, and she sends out to Filippo. Filippo can't control it, though. And Ward will shift over and clear it away. Unger. Trying to keep it in play. She can. And she'll send a ball down the left side. And too far away, though, for Gregory. And it'll be a throw-in. Very fast-paced game here in the Under-14 Women's National Championship action going down here in Charlottetown, PEI. It's powered by Bell Alliance as BC is winning 1-0 over Quebec. Whitford. All the way back, though, for Ward. Ward over to the middle of the field. Gonna pass it back for Buller. She'll play it over to the left side, and it'll be cleared away nicely by Jodry. Anderson is offside, and a free kick will go for Quebec. Claw on the kick. Gonna go in midfield. Whitford will hit it down the corner. Can McEwen keep this one in play? She's able to do so, but La Roche is able to get to it. Show it to Gubernat. Playing it down, and La Roche couldn't control it, and BC will get the throw. As a very exciting, intense first half here. Still lots of action still to be played, though. As a good foot in there by Gubernat is able to get to it. She's going to try and send a ball in for De Filippo, but it's too far away. But Buller takes the touch, and she's forced to put it as the pressure from De Filippo is up there. Pilon on the throw. We'll play it short. Trying to send a ball in. Headed high in the air by Jodry. Sylvan is there, and she'll finally be able to clear it away, but goes straight to Calderon. Ward reads it, and it goes down to Gregory. Here comes Gregory on the right wing. Gregory with some speed. Valakwa is able to knock it away from her, and will go for a throw-in. Brian down is Whitford. Down the right side for Sylvan. Ward. Can't find Anderson, and will go to De Filippo now. De Filippo over the right side for La Roche. She has Gubernat in front of her, trying to find her, but Jodry is able to intercept it. Hunt brings it down. She's going to try and send it up, but a little back and forth play as both teams, neither team can get control right now. Sylvan's finally able to settle it. And she'll set it down. Gregory is up there, balanced with Lacroix. Both Sylvan and Whitford both watched it. Both of them expecting the other one to get it, but neither of them are able to. But BC will still get possession with a throw. Low hard challenge in midfield, and they finally send it for De Filippo. She's going to try and carry it up, wait for her team to get it with her, and she'll send it down the right side for La Roche. La Roche with some moves, trying to get through McEwen, since the Gubernat. Not trying to hit it off McEwen. She does, but it hits off the wrong way of the flagpole, and it'll be a throw-in rather than a corner. And there is Quebec's corner of the game, as we have about 2 minutes left to go here in Charlottetown. This could be Quebec. If they're able to get in a goal here, it would be a huge booster going into the half. Goes into the middle of the box. Finally headed away by Jodry. Goes back to Donaldson, though. Donaldson trying to send it through. She doesn't get a good foot the second time, and it will go out for a goal kick. Miller on the goal kick. Flicks over Anderson. Now go all the way back for Napoleoni. She'll send the ball down the right side, trying to get to La Roche. She's able to get to her this time, and they'll carry it up. Whitford, though, is able to intercept. But Donaldson working with Anderson, trying to get it. The quad takes the stumble, and Gregory couldn't get through as Napoleoni was able to get back. Whitford goes onto the back of Vaillard. And here comes Mazzarello. Whitford, staying physical, is able to get to it, and it will be sent up for Gregory. Gregory will play for Sylvan. Calderon is able to get there, and it goes to Donaldson. This game's pace is incredibly fast and physical. I am loving it here right now in PEI. But a pass goes too far away for Sylvan, and it will go for a throw-in. Throw it in for IR. Sylvan is able to head away. IR is able to clear it up. No black jersey. There's Jodry will head it up. Working hard, and a little bit of a push onto Hunt will get called, and it will be a free kick. Buller on the kick. She'll play it over the Jodry. This could be a little bit of a showdown between the girls' team, as the guys' teams for the under 14 will be playing against each other at 4 o'clock p.m. BC versus Quebec. Make sure you tune in for that one, as well as some nice moves by Mazzarello trying to get past forward. She tries to send a ball in, and going down, though, was La Roche as it got deflected, and it will go for a corner kick. As we're going to wait for the indication from the fourth official, there will be just a single minute of added time. Just a single minute of added time here. So it could very well be one of the last rushes here for Quebec. Goes near post. Bouncing around in the box. DeFilippo trying to take a shot, and she tried to ask for a corner but couldn't get it, as Miller will settle it down for a goal kick. Very well be the last play of this first half action. Bring down, gets over the head IR, and here comes Gregory. Can't get to it. Gregory's still working hard to get to it. Working hard. She gets hard down hard by Mazzarello, and a foul will be given. That's Buller on the kick. She'll send it down the field. IR, though, is there to clear it away, and here comes DeFilippo working hard, but Buller is able to retrieve it once again. Pilon. And there is that halftime whistle here in Chateaubriand as Fraser Valley SCV representing British Columbia is beating Lakeshore Soccer Club's Quebec 1-0 here in a very exciting and important game in Group B. So, guys, take a break, grab a snack, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes or so. Thank you very much. Don't drop the coffee. Boys. And there is the opening whistle of the second half action here in Charlottetown, PEI. As we have a doozy right here as BC is winning over Quebec 1-0 in a very exciting first half, which will likely set up an even more exciting second half here. Again, as Quebec has 2 wins, 1 draw, while BC has just a 1 win, 1 loss so far. This could be very critical to the standings to see who would advance to the finals. Okay, it goes too far, and here comes the throw in. Quebec this half only having 3 players in the back. They're really looking for that tying goal by only having a 3-person back line right now. As Kwa shifted over to the right defensive position from her central, and they're going to probably have 1 extra striker up there. And they do, and Abdou, as the ball gets taken long, but Calderon is able to knock it away, and here comes Ayar. Sending the ball down the left wing. And it will go out for a Quebec throw-in, but keep an eye on that as Abdou has now checked in the right midfield, so now the Quebec players will have extra striker support. Buller trying to clear it away. Arosh down to the left side, trying to send a crossover into the box. Miller comes out, and she's able to get hands on it and grab it before DeFilippo could get there. Miller's going to send it deep. Donaldson heads it backwards, but Napoleoni can't control, and here comes Gregory. Whitford is going through here. Touch it for Anderson. Anderson hits it over to the right side. Here comes the cross into the box, but Dion is there for Quebec to make the save. Goes down to midfield for DeFilippo. She'll flick it on. Whitford's able to bicycle it over her head. Sylvan down the right side for Mazzarello. Calderon down the left field, trying to get to La Roche, but can't get to it. And Ward is there to send it up. Gregory trying to get to it, keep it in. And Napoleoni has to take no chances and hit it out of play. Shut down the oncoming Gregory. Some good early pace and early pressure. It's been pretty much how the pace of this game has been, and I don't expect it to slow down. Handball, though, on Whitford will be called, and Quebec's going to try and go quickly the other way. Comes Ayas kick. Trying to find the La Roche, and they are able to try and get to her up top. Buller is back. She's going to play back for goalkeeper Miller. And Miller will send it down the field, but to the sidelines out for a throw-in. Goes around to DeFilippo. She touches it over. To cross into the box. Here comes Abdou. She's trying to cut one-on-one with Ward. Trying to cut in. Still battling on the side. Working hard as Abdou. Working to try and get past McEwen. Goes inside the box. I go for goal. Rebound. Touch it. And Miller makes a save. As Mazzarello put it back in. Filippo couldn't get it. Miller on the ground, couldn't get to it. And here it comes the other way. Napoleoni with a great defensive effort to keep it out, but it goes straight to Whitford. Plays over to the left side, and here they come the other way. Here comes Hunt. Back to Anderson. Here comes Anderson going for goal, but she shoots it over the net as we're going to have an injury timeout as we have 2 players injured after the collision in top of the box. But it looks like Napoleoni looks to be okay, but the BC player is a little bit slow to get up. But she seems to be okay. Hunt, she looks maybe have got a little winded there, but she seems to be able to walk it off. And here comes a goal kick from Dion. End-to-end affair, though, right now. Flicked on, and we'll go to DeFilippo. Down to Aya. Hits off the hands of Whitford, but play will continue with Sylvan. Plays into the box. Will be intercepted, though, by Gubernan. She's going to play it down the left side for Mazzarello. Mazzarello up for DeFilippo. And here comes Quebec going the other way. This game's got a quick pace. There's through ball in for La Roche. But they did a great job shielding it away. There will be McEwen as they will go for a goal kick. As if you're just joining us into the game, Nicky Gregory got brought down in the box, and Anderson did finish in the penalty shot that has BC's Fraser Valley ahead by 1 over Lakeshore's Quebec. And coming up next will be Saskatchewan versus PEI, so you don't want to miss that one. Buller. For Unger. Unger is going to send it down the field, but go straight to Lacroix. Trying to touch it back was Donaldson, but Gregory is able to intercept, and here comes Unger. Unger trying to hit off, and Abdu does a great job to keep him playing. She's able to hit off Unger, and Quebec will get the throw. Jodry's header will go right into Ayar, trying to get in. She hits off Wayford, and it'll go well for a throw. Lacroix's throw. Able to get to Abdu. She's going to try and play, and she's going to cut in, and she gets brought down, and it will be a free kick for Quebec on the edge of the area. Here comes Ayar over to take the kick. Staying close as Unger. Set up a wall, but she's the only player there right now. BC should look to be getting one more player in a wall. Instead, they'll just have the single player and provide that coverage on the top of the box instead. Here comes the free kick from Ayar. Going far post. Headed on. And getting a foul touch with Mazzarello, but she just gets to it too late, and it will go well for a goal kick. Miller will play it out quickly to the right side for Ward. She'll play it out for Sylvan. Able to get to Anderson. Anderson's going to switch the play over. She has Unger down the left side of the field. McEwen's going on the overlap, but Unger will send it into the box. Gets right through. Here comes Sylvan. Sylvan Barso shoots. Amazing save by Dion. Wow. Not only making the save, but holding it on. Incredible stuff from the Quebec goalkeepers. They're going to go the other way. Here comes La Roche. Other way. Brings it down. She'll touch it back for Mazzarello. Mazzarello put it into the box. Jari's able to get a foot away. Mazzarello going for goal. But that will go straight to the hands of Miller. What a save by the Quebec keeper, though, earlier. But making a diving save, having to make one of those saves by holding on to it at the same time. Incredible stuff. Over to Unger on the left corner. She's going to backheel and knows McEwen's there, but a little bit too early as Lacroix is able to get to it first. She's going to bring it up downside. Unger goes in hard against her. And Unger will get a word from the referee as Lacroix goes down hard. And here the referee will go to the book, and Unger will get a yellow card for that challenge onto Lacroix. Went a little too aggressively for the referee's liking.
Okay, it's okay. Let's play soccer here. Let's go. Let's play soccer. Get it back down, girl. It was an accident, okay? Let's go, girls.
And here comes Donaldson on the kick. Going into the middle of the box, great kick, but it'll be headed away by Jodry, and it goes straight to Unger. Unger down the left side for McEwen. She's going to put down the line, but Donaldson is there. She'll hit it down to Filippo. Gubernard back to Filippo. She has space on the right wing. Good opportunity to send a cross over. She sends the cross. Goes straight, though, to the hands of Miller. The BC goalie's going to have to play strong in the second half to keep her team. Great kick down the middle of the field. Bounces over. Napoleoni. Heading it down, and here comes Sylvan. Sylvan going in strong with Napoleoni. And she'll play it back for Whifford. Whifford having to die, and she sends it over to Hunt. Hunt makes the move. She plays out wide for Unger. Lacroix is able to get to it, and Unger brings her down. And it was shoulder challenge, and it will go out for a throw. Here comes McEwen on the throw. Throw it down for Unger. Good foot in there by Lacroix, is able to knock it away. Knocking it around, going down to Gouvernail. Nayar is able to clear it away, but goes under Whitford's foot, and here comes LaRoche. LaRoche over to De Filippo, and here she has some speed. She's going to carry the ball upfield, trying to get past Buller, but Ward is there. Hits out De Filippo, and it goes over to the left side. Mazzarello, though, gets knocked down by Sylvan, but play continues. And Ayar is able to hold on to it. She'll play it over to Donaldson, a little 1-2. Goes in. Anderson. And she'll send it deep down long, and Gregory's got some speed. Dion's coming out of her neck, and she'll get to it before Gregory can. Here comes the drop kick from Dion. Goes straight to Ayar. Ayar's going to try and send it up, but Jodry is there. Little volley battle. Buller trying to get to his LaRoche, trying to get it. De Filippo's able to get it off. Trying to send it through. And Jodry will clear it out to the sideline. All the parents here are on their feet on the stand line. None of them are really sitting on the bleachers, so that really tells you the intensity of this game right now. Comes the throw in from Ward, trying to get to Sylvan on the right side. Had it on. Won't go in, and Quebec will get the throw. Throw it in. Get to it first, though, is Whitford. She's going to send it down the field, trying to get Gregory. Gregory putting Napoleon under some pressure. She takes him down, and she'll get called for the foul. Napoleone very slow to get up after collision with Gregory. And she'll get to her feet. The Quebec player is starting to get a little bit banged up here in the second half. Here comes a kick from Dion down the midfield. Brought down by Sylvan. She can't, though, get it past Donaldson. Gouvernail trying to get to De Filippo, but Whitford is there, and Buller will send it down the field. Go straight to Lacroix. She'll send it down to the left side. Ayar can't keep it in play, and Anderson will leave the throw in for Ward. Sending it down the right side. Nice move by Gregory. But Napoleone is there, and she's able to hit off her, but still stays in. Sylvan still battling for her. She can't get it, and will be cleared down the left sideline. Playing it amongst them at back is the BC squad, but De Filippo is there for Quebec. Ward will clear it away. And Calderon will let it go out for a throw-in. This high-pressure, high-paced game is continuing. Will we see a team finally break, though? Will Quebec tie it? Will BC take two? Send me a tweet at the bottom below. Just let me know what you guys think. As it'll go down from Napoleon, she's able to clear it away. It goes to Whitford. She can't get it, though, to Hunt, and as Abdul will shut it down for now, but she tried to leave for Ayar, and here comes BC going the other way, but Lacroix will send it upfield. Up LaRoche. Abdul trying to send the ball up, but it goes too hard. Abdul again with the half foot. Ayar battling with Whitford, and Ayar is able to get to it. Those two very physical with each other. Ayar trying to go, Whitford trying to go sliding. Ayar going for goal. But that shouldn't trouble Miller. It will go right to her chest. Going down the midfield. Gouvernail try and get to it. Can't get to it. And it'll go to Anderson. Anderson battle Donaldson. And Ayar will get it from Donaldson. Out left to the left corner. De Filippo working with it. She'll play it back for Calderon. Trying to get to Mazzarello up top. Can't do it as Ward will hit out of play, and Quebec will go down with throws. Whitford has to come off the field to clear up a scrape on her knee, so BC's going to have to play with one player down until she gets that cleared up. Going down in the middle of the field. Cleared away and it goes to Hunt, and Hunt will send it downfield. Calderon under some pressure from Gregory. Going straight towards Gregory. Gregory read her like a book, but hits it a little too far. And does a great job, though, to keep it in for a throw-in rather than a goal kick. Goes all the way down the line. DeFilippo will get to it. Quebec has 3 players up top trying to get 1 goal in. Gonna go to Abdou. Abdou's gonna bring down and just gonna use some speed on the right side. Gonna work to see if she can get past McEwen. She's gonna cut inside. Here comes Abdou. Trying to send it in, but Jodry is there and they'll clear it away. Woodford is back into the game. As we have a player down on the far sideline. Looks like it's Anderson. Anderson got injured on the sideline, and she'll come off the field for now. We'll see if she's be okay or she's going to need a sub. But BC Whitford is back on the field, however, so they don't have to play 2 men down right now. So they have just a single player down. Throwing it back for Donaldson. Trying to kick it up for Abdou. Chaudhry's going to try and shield away. She is able, and McEwen can get the foot away. Go in front of Calderon. She's going to try and put it back into pressure. Buller's trying to get a foot in, but so is Mazzarello. Going down. Keeps going with it, though. I was going for goal. Oh, but it just wide left. Anderson seems to be okay, and looks like she's going to come back onto the field, and BC will be back to full strength. Miller telling her team to go up. She's going to send the ball deep, and it'll be brought down. Here comes Abdou. Abdou going to bring it down the right sideline. Working hard, but she gets brought down by McEwen, and that will get called. And here comes Donaldson to take the kick for Quebec. You could start to feel the intensity more as the game's clock continues to tick down. Here comes Donaldson's kick. Goes into the box. Beautiful kick. Ayar gets a touch on it. Second touch, though. Lacroix can't get to it. As Lacroix tried to go after Miller, and she will get a yellow card for going in a little too aggressively on the keeper. And Miller will take the free kick as a great free kick in from Donaldson. Touched on by Ayar, but Miller will come out and grab it. Miller going to send the kick downfield. Getting up there, nice with DeFilippo, but it'll go straight back to Miller before La Roche can get to it. Kicks it downfield. Getting up there is Gouverneur. Abdou. Abdou coming on the right wing. She's got some speed. Nice cut in as she's able to pass Hunger. Gets in for La Roche. Trying to flick it over, but Whitford is there. Jodry at the second header. La Roche trying to send up for Abdou. DeFilippo is there. She goes down in the box. Play will continue, though. As Gouverneur trying to hold it in. She's able to in the corner. We're with McEwen. Gouverneur trying to send a cross in. Abdou was right there in front of the net, but she heads it wide. So close for the Quebec team. He'll go down to the middle of the field. Ayar is able to get to a head. Hits it up to DeFilippo. Quebec putting a ton of pressure on now on this BC, but the goalkeeper Miller has been doing an excellent job staying strong. Just trying to kick too far, though, for Unger, and Gaul will bring it down. So I'm trying to find Abdou, and McEwen is able to knock it away. Here comes the throw. La Roche is doing a good job shielding away Jodry. She's going for goal, but that goes straight into Miller's hands. Quebec, tons of pressure right now, but they can't get a final touch in that final third of the field right now. Gregory is able to get to it. About 15 minutes left to go in the second half. Still plenty of time for both teams to still get a goal. And a foot in there from Ward will go away. BC is leading 1-0 here over Quebec in PEI in a very critical game. This game, if it remains the scoreline, will make Group B's final few games extremely interesting to see what will happen. Mazzarello goes down. And it will be a goal kick. It looks like BC's going to make a substitution in just a minute. Miller taking her time. Got to be a little careful here. She doesn't want to get a yellow. And there comes the substitution. Hunt will be coming off the field. And coming into her place will be Sebernagel. New center midfielder for BC. And here comes the newly introduced Sebernagel, and we'll see how she does in central midfield. More of an attacking midfielder player she is. As Miller's kick will go on. Knocked away by Aya. Mazzarello down left side to Filippo. Interrupted though. De Filippo and Whitford colliding with each other, having a little few words afterwards. There's still a couple of words going between those two players. And it'll go down to the left side. Mazzarello with battling with Buhler. Jowdery. In for Whitford, battling with Aya. Whitford's able to stay strong though. And good job from Aya, able to get it off. And Donaldson will send it up. Passing it through, and as they go through on the left side of the field. Trying to break free is Aya, and she's still able to. And knocked away though by Anderson, who's come back. She'll hit it up for Gregory. Gregory's going to go on the counter. She's got speed. Gregory's going with it. She's got it through two defenders. Can't get through 4. She's still going with it though. Gregory still working her way through. A couple Quebec defenders go down in the process, but Gregory just bowling her way through, going after that ball. La Roche trying to get to it. Sliding in, La Roche is able to get to it back. She has a player to her left in De Filippo. La Roche still going with it. She's going for goal, but doesn't get a good foot on it. It was blocked. Abdu on the right side. Back in goes to Gubina. Sends a ball in for Aya. Aya back to Abdu, and Abdu is offside, however, on the short pass. And it will be a free kick for BC. Goes down to midfield, getting up there. And headed on by Unger. Ayar will hit it up the field. Buhler's the only one back. 2 players are on her. De Filippo works hard to get it off them. Great pressure there from De Filippo. She tries to send across, and she hits it off Jowdery and will win the corner. That girl has hustle. She'll play it quickly to roll it down for Donaldson. Donaldson's going to rush it over. Still about 11 minutes left to go here in the second half. Plenty of time still, but the antsiness is there. Goes in the box. IR gets a touch on it, and it goes over the box, though. Mazzarello trying to keep it in play. Can't do it, and it will be a BC throw-in. And for Sylvan. Sylvan brings it down and sending it up. Too far for Sebernagel, but Whitford's able to get to it. Battling hard with Gubernaz Whitford, but she'll get called for the push from behind. And it'll be a free kick for Quebec. Here comes Donaldson. Can't get past the foot of Sebernagel. And Ward tried to get to it. Donaldson gets to it first for Quebec, but it goes straight to Anderson. Anderson trying to get through, and it goes down the left side for Mazzarello. Mazzarello trying to send a through ball in for IR. Can't find her as Anderson is there. Anderson, though, bad pass in the middle. Here comes Gouvernail, gets blocked, though. And it'll go straight to the hands of Miller. Severnagel will get to it first. She hits it back for Whitford. Whitford down the right side, can't get there, and Calderon will hit it up in the air. Whitford gets to the second ball, hits it up for Gregory. Gregory working her way through Napoleone. Napoleone will go down as she's still able to kick it out for a throw-in. All the BC parents on their feet right now on the bleachers, trying to see if their squad from Fraser Valley can hold on to this lead. Pass around goes to Whitford. Whitford, though, gets it taken off of her by Mazzarello. She'll play a ball down the left sideline and keep it in play. Buller. Back for Miller. Miller trying to send it up, and it goes straight to Mazzarello. Trying to send a through ball in for IR. Might be a little too far for her, but she does a good job to keep it in play. Buller on the left sideline. Back to Mazzarello, trying to send a ball in, but it will get to Donaldson. Donaldson colliding with Whitford. And a foul get given as La Roche took down Silbernagel, and BC will get the free kick. BC doing their best impressions of wasting time here to hold on to this score line. They gotta be careful though. If they waste too much time, they could get a yellow card. Jodry will switch it over to the left side for McEwen. McEwen sends the ball down the left side for Unger. Might be a little too far for her, but Napoleone will have to play it. She tries to cut in, turns it over to this Gregory. Touches to Silbernagel, touches in front though. And it'll go behind Sylvan. Back for Whitford. She's gonna go under, but way too much on it. And it'll go out for a goal kick. Dion's gonna take it quickly, trying to get her players to open up. Dion's kick goes to Gouvernail. She'll play it out wide. Gets blocked though by Unger, and now for a throw. Throwing in Whitford, gets to it first. And it up, and it goes all the way for Sylvan. But too far for her, and it will go all the way down the field and right to Mazzarello. Colliding with Whitford, IR trying to get to him. Mazzarello's there. Silbernagel's trying to get to it. Neither of them can get in. Finally, it'll go down to the left sideline for IR. Buller. Ball constantly getting hit in the air. No team can settle this ball right now. And Whitford finally knocks it to her right. Mazzarello does a good job trying to knock it away, but play will continue. Sylvan gets it taken off of her, though. And will get set up for La Roche. Couldn't get a good touch on Anderson. Will set it down the right sideline. Nice tackle there by Napoleone, but the BC team will get a throw-in in a very good area. What this would mean if BC holds the scoreline, BC will have 2 wins, 1 loss. Quebec will have 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. And Alberta still to be determined. They still have the 1 draw, but a couple wins themselves. So it'll be very interesting to see how this group will finish out, but a BC win probably would be the most advantage for Alberta, if anything. I'm knocking around in the back. And it will be a throw-in for BC. See, taking their time on their throws. Ward down the right side, getting in there. Donaldson can't interrupt it, though. And Gregory's going to work hard. She'll send it up the field. Bouncing it over. And then here they come on the other way is DeFilippo. Can't control it and will go up for a throw-in. Into the area. Knocked around. And it finally will go up. Losing control, though, is Laroche, and it will be a throw-in. Ward taking her time. Calderon. Switching it over. And here it goes to Lecoin. Here comes Abdou down the right sideline. Too far away from her, though. And a goal for throw. But with about 4 minutes left to go here in the second half, if BC is able to hold on to this game, Alberta will be able to control their own destiny in this group. So if Alberta will be able to win the next game, they will win this group. Goes to Aya. Sylvan gets to it. And she'll bring it down the right side. They turn it over, and here they come the other way. Here comes Lakeshore. Sending a ball back to Filippo to Abdou. Abdou one-on-one with McEwen. Trying to get through is Abdou. Touches it for Lacroix. She doesn't get a good one and goes straight to the keeper, Miller. Miller will roll it out quickly to Ward. Ward will send it for Sylvan. And they'll send up the field. Gregory's up there, though, by herself. Turns it over to Calderon, but a foot in there from Sylvan will interrupt a Quebec counter. Knocked around in the back. Aya. Trying to touch it back for Donaldson, and Cybernagle is able to get in. Here comes BC on the counter. BC 3-on-3. Sets to Unger. Unger, go for goal! Off the crossbar, rebound! Knocked away by Calderon. But a great shot there from Unger. Hits the crossbar. And BC came that close to putting the nail in the coffin. Still a few minutes, though, for Quebec to tie this game. Here comes Ward. Throws it down the right side for Sylvan. Too far for her, and Calderon will hit it down for Aya. Aya hitting it down. Buehler's able to get to it. Nice moves by the midfielder, and here they come the other way. Trying to get to it. Jodry can't control it, and here they comes. Mazzarello still got it. Sends it to Abdou. McEwen gets to it. Here comes Gouverneur. Trying to work with McEwen. Gouverneur still got it. She'll bring it in the corner. And it'll be blocked by Unger, and she'll clear it away from danger. Getting to it first, though, will be Napoleone, and she'll lose her bounce and knock it out of play for a throw-in. Trying to get to Gregory. Napoleone takes a touch. She's got to keep it in. And she has to hit it out for a throw-in. The Quebec team's a little defeated right now. They only got a few minutes left to even the score line out. Thrown as the foul throw. She did lift her back foot. And it'll be a Quebec throw-in. It'll be sent up the field. Whitford is able to get to it first. Whitford hits it back for Jodry. Back for Buehler. Quebec putting some pressure, and here they get it to Filippo. Ward gets to it back, though. And a foul will be given to Filippo. Tripped up Ward. As Mazzarello had some words to the referee, and she'll go into the book for that one.
Get one green. One more green. Let's go. We need one here, green. We need one. We Green, let's go. Let's go, Green.
Going downfield and goes to Sylvan. She'll touch it in. Her and Whitford going to work with it, and they're going to go down the field. And it hits off a hand, and it'll be a free kick just outside the box. Very dangerous for BC. I think I might have missed the indication from the referee of how much time. So we'll wait and see on that one. Judging by the referee, I don't imagine it to be more than 2 minutes here left to go in Charlottetown, PEI, and under 14 Women's National Championship action. Very intense game between BC and Quebec going on right now. And here comes Whitford. She gets under it too much and will go out for a goal kick. Dion going to play it out quickly. Don's going to hit it, but it goes right to the foot of Sylvan. And taken away from her, and here comes Aya the other way. She's going to send a deep ball in. Abdu's on the run. Here comes Abdu. We're bound with McEwen. Here comes Abdu. She gets dragged. Playing with it still. Sanders there. Mazzarello. Goal! And Quebec has tied it. Abdu was able to hold on to it. Gives it to Mazzarello. And what a finish from the captain. Tied this game up in the last minute of play. Unbelievable stuff as the ball from IR. Beautiful pressure from Abdu. Referee smartly plays the advantage. And the play will continue as this game is now tied. Sends up and keeps going. This working with it. On the right side is Whitford. Can't go, hold it on, and Quebec's going to keep pushing. They're now going to go for the win. Sends it up, tries to go to La Roche. Knocked away by Jari. Trying to work together and clear, but it gets knocked away. And there is the full-time whistle in Charlottetown. A late goal from Quebec will tie here. But it looks like Alberta will now be able to control their own destiny. But a great comeback and great game from Quebec and BC. One of the best games of the tournament so far. But don't go anywhere. Saskatchewan will be playing against PEI here next. Stay tuned.